We'll answer a couple of questions. Hold on, un momento. First, I'll say something, the President will say something. I'll call upon an American correspondent, he'll call upon a Chilean correspondent, and we'll do this 2 times. First, bienvenidos. I'm glad you're here, Mr. President. Ricardo Lagos is a very wise man who understands the politics of South America very well, and is very worldly, and so I always enjoy visiting with him. He's a man of good advice and sound counsel, and so I'm looking forward to our continued discussions over lunch. One of the things that has worked well is the free trade agreement with Chile, and we talked about that today. It turns out Chilean exports to the United States are up, but United States exports to Chile are up as well. And that's a positive development. It's good for the people of Chile, and it's good for the people of the United States. And our relations are strong, and they're important relations. And so, Mr. President, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Looking forward to our continued discussions.
Thank you. Well, let me tell you that I'm extremely happy to be here again. We'll be able to discuss and talk with President Bush on what are the major areas in the region. Also, we will update on the later developments in the Middle East. And at the same time, I think that, as President Bush has said, our free trade agreement has been working in the right direction. And we are extremely happy to see that. And later on, we would like also to see what do we have in the next APEC meeting in November, and what are the trade discussions in the Doha round next month and next week. And I would say also that from the point of view of the region, President Bush has been able to have a lot of commitments to the region, and we were discussing also our own commitment in Chile with regard to Haiti, what we are doing in the region. And I think that it's very important what President Bush has told us, in a sense that the U.S. is going to continue helping the Haitian people. In Spanish.
Sí.
Muy breve, estamos muy contentos de estar nuevamente aquí con el presidente Bush. Hemos tenido una conversación sobre, primero, los avances en el acuerdo de libre comercio, segundo, la situación regional, la forma en que hemos estado contribuyendo a resolver la crisis en Haití. Mañana hay una reunión de donantes que es muy importante, y estamos muy satisfechos que sea un chileno el que, en nombre del secretario general, va a llevar las tareas en Haití. Y al mismo tiempo hemos pasado revista a otros temas de la región, la próxima reunión de APEC en Chile, y estamos seguros también que esto nos va a permitir avanzar adecuadamente. El presidente tuvo la gentileza de informarnos sobre los desarrollos últimos en el Medio Oriente, y eso permite también visualizar, ojalá, una solución pronto. Señalamos también que estábamos interesados en seguir cooperando en muchas otras áreas conjuntamente con Estados Unidos.
Pues la primera pregunta del hombre de AP.
I will translate.
That would be you.
Thank you. The acting director of the CIA says he sees no need to create a cabinet-level national director of intelligence. Does he speak for you and your administration when he says that, Mr. President? And speaking of the CIA, can you give us an update on when you expect to name a new director?
The 9/11 Commission will issue a report this week, and evidently will lay out recommendations for reform of the intelligence services of the United States. I look forward to seeing those recommendations. They share the same desires I share, which is to make sure that the President and the Congress gets the best possible intelligence. I have spoken about the reforms. Some of the reforms I think are necessary: more human intelligence, the better ability to listen or to see things, and better coordination amongst the variety of intelligence gathering services. And so we'll look at all their recommendations, and I will comment upon that, having studied what they say.
And the new director appointment?
Still thinking about it. Let you know when it's going to happen. I wouldn't. I know there's intense speculation over time, and people get their hopes built up, and still taking a good hard look. You're ready.
Carolina.
Yes.
We've been hearing a lot in the past few days about the Riggs investigation
Yes.
that found out hidden accounts of Senator Pinochet. I understand two senators that are working in that committee are asking the Justice Department to take legal actions. Is that possible? What consequences can that have?
Well, I think the people of Chile must know that there will be a full investigation. It's important for the facts to be en la mesa, as we say, on the table, and so that we know what course of action may or may not be needed. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a transparent society dealing with allegations and and the Riggs Bank is being fully investigated. And they'll be investigated in a very open way. And the President brought this issue up. Of course, he's concerned about it as well. He wants to know the truth. And I appreciate that. And we'll make sure that people do know the truth. And that's what you're seeing. You're beginning to see the process of truth-finding. Steve. Stefan.
Thank you. We're hearing now that 8 of the September 11 hijackers passed through Iran before attacking the United States. Do you think there's a September 11 way through Iran?
Well, listen, we want to, of course, we want to know all the facts. Acting Director McLaughlin said there was no direct connection between Iran and the attacks of September the 11th. We will continue to look and see if the Iranians were involved. I have long expressed my concerns about Iran. After all, it's a totalitarian society where free people are not allowed to exercise their rights as human beings. I have made it clear that if the Iranians would like to have better relations with the United States, there are some things they must do. For example, they're harboring al-Qaeda leadership there, and we've asked that they be turned over to their respective countries. Secondly, they've got a nuclear weapons program that they need to dismantle. We're working with other countries to encourage them to do so. Thirdly, they've got to stop funding terrorist organizations such as Hezbollah that create great dangers in parts of the world. No, this has been an issue that I have been concerned about ever since I've been the president. As to direct connections with September the 11th, we're digging into the facts to determine if there was one.
Good
morning, President from Chile.
Sí.
What do you think about the role that Chile is playing in the reconstruction in Haiti and as observer of the political referendum in Venezuela?
Listen, the Chilean response in Haiti was rapid and important. President Lago is a decisive man, and when he saw a problem, he went to the people of Chile and explained the problem and responded, and I want to thank him for that. Chile is making a very important contribution to the stability and hopefully the prosperity of Haiti. And we spent a lot of time talking about today about how the United States can continue to not only stay involved but to help. And I find it very interesting that the United Nations is sending a very distinguished citizen from Chile to Haiti to help stabilize that country so the people of Haiti have a chance to live a hopeful life. And that's going to require security measures and as the President mentioned, I think you said in Spanish, there's a donors conference tomorrow. It's a very important conference, and that we will be attending along with Chile to see if we can't set priorities for the people of Chile so they have a chance to live a good life. And the second part of the question was?
Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela. Yeah, no, again, this is Chile plays a very important role in our neighborhood, and the referendum in Venezuela is an important referendum. And the referendum must be conducted in a honest and open way. And the influence of President Lagos is a very important influence because he has made it clear that that for the credibility of the current government, they must welcome observers, they must encourage observers, and they must not interfere with the process so that the people of Venezuela have a chance to express their opinion without fear of reprisal. And so again, I want to thank my friend Ricardo Lagos for playing a very constructive role. Thank you all for coming.